Hello guys, this is Bill back with another Fortnite video. Can we please smash the like button on this video right now, because we are doing the complete visitor storyline from start to finish within one video right now for you guys, and this is going to be absolutely epic. So this guy here, this visitor, if you guys are not lucky enough to have this skin, he is basically the founder of the Fortnite storyline. He is the one that's caused every single event to take place within the Fortnite map, and we're going to be covering every single thing and a lot of things that we still don't know about the visitor. We're going to be going over things we don't know right off the start, just to make it a little bit easy for us. We don't know where he came from, we don't know what his plan is, we don't actually know what these markings on the side of his sort of chest plate are. We don't really know what his logo resembles, and we just don't know much about him at all. That's actually probably one of the huge things about this character within the Fortnite storyline, is the huge fact of this, just the unknown in general of what this character has in store for us. So obviously this character comes in certain variants, and we're going to be getting started with the Fortnite storyline right now for you guys, and it's going to be getting kicked off right now. So basically, as you guys know, the Meteor started it all off, and this is actually the exact Meteor that basically started the Fortnite storyline off in the first place. It started in Season 4, we were looking into the sky, and basically we were looking at the sky and seeing a meteor come down. Now we didn't know that there was anything in it until it crashed into Dusty Depot, and you can see this is the factories as well. It crushed into this location, and obviously at this point then we got a massive huge meteor crater in the ground, which was holding the visitor's little sort of pod. Now we don't know how the visitor's pod even was in this meteor in the first place. I presume that he was shooting, this is just my presumption here, I presume that he was being fired into the sky. It's presuming it's an escape pod from like a spaceship, and it actually collided with the meteor. So his pod and the meteor collided together, then the visitor was stuck in the meteor wherever the meteor was going. Now it collided into the map, and he had to at this point decide what to do. And now he wanted to go back to where he came from. Now the visitor knows that there is time travel and rifts and stuff, bearing in mind that this meteor rock, it actually has the power to transform us into different areas. If you guys remember, the meteor rocks that were on in the meteor site, they were hop rocks. If you guys don't remember what hop rocks are, that is actually what these rocks of the meteor are, and that powered the rocket. So basically, when the visitor landed on the ground, he was actually contacted the government, because the government, if you remember, the same people that built the robot, actually helped the visitor transport the hop rocks across the whole of the map, and then he transformed them all the way over to the super villain base. The super villain base holding the rocket. Now we were presuming, there was a lot of theories going around at that time, that the visitor was going to blow the map up. He was going to, get back to where he came from, go back in the sky. But he actually used the rocket to go into different rifts. This is where we were introduced to the rift area. So this is actually the supervillain base right now. And the rift area is somewhere that always existed, bearing in mind that we have the gateway underneath our map the whole time, which does bring us to where the rifts come from. So this is a whole new world. Anything that gets vaulted, anything that goes away, goes into the unvaulted area, which is the rift area, if some people want to call it that. And basically, that is where the visitor came from. Now, that is not the visitor's home. That is what he uses to move between locations. He is not from the rift area. He is from a different place. Now, the Fortnite universe uses the rift as almost like a teleportation, sort of moving between areas. It's sort of how it works. And that's how he used it. So he just used it to transport about. So basically, the original visitor, if you guys remember, he is still around. So there's actually two visitors around here, and there's one on our map right now which is currently creating these beacons, but we'll get onto that later on. So he went and he teleported away. Now that caused a lot of events to happen, because when he did that, he created rifts in the sky, which obviously caused every single thing to happen in our Fortnite storyline. So this area right now, our Earth, whatever you want to call it, was completely unaffected until he sort of tampered with the rifts and then created all of the stuff in the air, and that's what really caused our map to, for this to happen. Now, obviously, we have another reason why we're getting a lot of disruption, well, a lot of really bad things happening in our map is because of this gateway. This is similar, this is actually having similar effects to what the visitor originally did to the rifts. It's creating cracks and creating lots of different areas. This is basically caused that meteor to come out of existence, basically out of nowhere, out of the rift again, and basically create another visitor from another storyline. Obviously, the visitor is still got in mind what to do. He wants to basically cause disruption between basically the different worlds. So that is really what it is. Now the visitor's back. We've got two now. So we actually have two visitors, and I'm wondering if he's going to come and try and save the day, the original visitor, or will he work with his, I want to say brother, but it's not, it's actually himself, to really just try and fix this earth. Now, I'm not actually sure what the visitor's plan right now is. He is just basically creating, I think he's maybe testing this sort of rift beacon. In theory, he has the ability to change areas into, his ability to change different areas in different time periods, which is ridiculous, and that's what he's building in this current system right now, which is in here, building stuff. The current beacon is over at the soccer pitch. So we're going to have to keep an eye out what he does there. Now, to be honest, the actual gateway itself in the middle is nothing to do with the visitor, even though that it does bring us into the rift world, and it actually has a power source, which is crazy. And I feel like the people that use this power source are obviously the people that was the singularity skin. This is people way before the visitor. Bearing in mind, I have a funny feeling that the singularity skin, the people that built the gateway, are sort of the, I want to say the government, the sort of lawmakers of the rift world, and the visitor's sort of like a, I want to say he's running away from them, because he knows how to do time travel just as much as the gateway people do. And there's a big storyline involving them, and I'm really worried, well, not worried, I'm really just curious to see, is the visitor a bad person or a good person? We don't actually know. Now, bearing in mind, if he is good, does he realise the disruption he's caused in the Fortnite, realm? We're going to have to keep an eye on that as well. Now, we presume that I think we definitely know that the Singularity Skin was a good person. He fighted off the monster, which was brought to us by the iceberg. Now, we don't even know why the iceberg came here. I presume it's just caused a chain of huge events to happen, and it's all because of the visitor. Now, whether he knows that or not, that's a different story. But this is a huge Fortnite storyline right now. We never expected this to even come close to this. Now, obviously, we have the cube as well, but I don't actually think the cube is, yes, the cube is some really weird sort of power source, but it is linked to the gateway, bearing in mind that the cube came out of a rift that was created by the visitor. So that came in here, and it was, I feel like the cube just wanted to get back to where it came from, and the only way for the cube to actually get back to where it came from is from the original gateway source, because as you guys know now, that's where the cube went to, was Loot Lake, and it was just trying to go up and basically go back to where it came from. So the cube is actually a life source which creates the zombie world. That's how we get all of our zombies. It's actually a bad thing, but I think it just wants to get where it came from, and that was that was the visitor that caused the cube to come in the first place. So this is just absolutely crazy. I know this is quite a lot to take in, and I know I've created quite a lot of storyline content, but I have been one of the main channels and basically around the Fortnite storyline since it first came out. And I'm wondering if you guys love these storyline videos, just me talking about and really speculating about all the different things involving the Fortnite storyline. Obviously, there's many different storylines intertwining at once. We had the Tomato Head versus the Durburger storyline. We had the love story. We had lots of little things on the side. It's just a huge universe that's changing all the time, and that's why I've got this channel here covering every single thing Fortnite related content. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, guys. It means a huge amount. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. In fact, if you guys have got this far through the video, let me know your epic ID. I might actually give away some skins on this video as well. So please let me know on this. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching this Fortnite Battle Royale video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next Fortnite video. Goodbye.